Oh yes, that's better. Everyone, hello, Big Bear. Oh dear, bear with me while I get this stupid live chat. Blue Bear Movies. Hello, how you doing? How's the audio? Can everybody hear the audio? Okay. I'm in the back bedroom. Tom Heath. Hello. Louis. Hello. Marvel fan. Aaron Fisher. When are you going to upload what's in the Poundland bin? Unfortunately, there's going to be no Poundland bin again this week because it's too hot. We're still in the 30s. We're still going to be in the 30s at least until the middle of the week, and it is just too hot. I mean, I'm in the back bedroom now, but hopefully I can stay in here for the whole duration of the live chat, but hopefully it's not going to make me sweat buckets and all that kind of crap. Yes. Mark Moha, hello. Punjab Hero. Oh, Cheat, you was just watching the Poundland video, was you? That was a jolly good day out, that was. But it was mighty hot. Louis, what movie are you seeing in the cinema next? I'm hoping to see Ant-Man and the Wasp. Hopefully sometime maybe Wednesday or Thursday. All thing is about time. James Hubble, good evening. Ryan McCormick, what's up from the US? How you doing? Blu-ray Bullet Brit. How you doing, mate? Still love you too. Although, what was that video, that thumbnail with all that toilet paper wrapped around your head, mate? Thought that looks a bit spooky. G'day, Andy's Entertainment Corner. Hello from Tennessee. Hello, Nicole. Has the Poundland bin melted? Not quite. I thought because of this heat is like absolutely stupid heat, I thought I'm not even going to attempt to put the stickers on it yet. Not this weekend anyway, because they'll just peel off and they'll be useless. Hello, Movie Mad. Oh, I'm starting to sweat already. It's so warm in here. Savannah, can you do a room collection tour? There is a video. There is a video where I did a movie room tour. Go back into my past. Way back into my past. Yes, Meg. The Meg. That does look funny. That does look very funny. Why don't you enter my giveaways? I don't know really. Do you want me to? I don't know, I never thought about it. Just, you have some good titles as well. Consider it done. Sumit Podder, all the way from Dubai. Here I am talking about the heat. What the hell's the weather like in Dubai? It must be like 45 centigrade or something. No, haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp yet. It's only opened this weekend, I think it was. A couple of days ago. So I'm hoping to get to see it in a couple of days. When you watch Ant-Man, make sure you see the after credits scene. It's mind-blowing, yeah. I always stay for the Marvel end of credit scenes. Harvey Russell, welcome. You're new. Great to have you. James, can we buy the Big Pauly t-shirt that you wear sometimes? Are you the red one? I was thinking of getting some of them done, but I'm also thinking of getting some caps done. So it's all to do with costs. What would people prefer, a cap or a t-shirt? I might modify the t-shirt slightly as well. Bookie review Zola. Yes, I did see Mission Impossible Fallout. Blew my mind. Bloody brilliant. One of the best action films for absolute ages. James watched Robocop 24 recently. Better than the 80s film, that's for sure. Piss off. I'm pretty new to your channel. I love watching your movie collection. Brilliant. I've got quite a few collection videos. What have we got? We've got the like steelbook collections, standard Blu-ray collections. Don't worry about the bright light down on this side. I've had to flip the old blinds in the back bedroom here. Plus I've got the light on, which is going to make it hotter. But hopefully the light will dim down a bit once the sun's gone over the top of the house. Oh God, that was my stomach grumbling. Marcus, could you do a live episode of What's in the Poundland Bin? Do you know, that's a really good idea. That's a good idea, actually. I shall jot that one down. Yeah, don't worry about any strange noises that you might hear as well, because they're quite lively at my back garden at the moment, up and down the road. Are you watching any films today? Probably. Oh, I might do later on tonight. I know I've been meaning to put Shape of Water on for my mum. But last night I watched Den of Thieves. Bloody hell, that was a good film. That was a really good film. That was a fantastic film. I really enjoyed it. Hello, James. James plays. I'm good, mate. Oh, you're doing a Jason Statham giveaway month in honour of Meg. I like Jason Statham. Consider that one. Are your Blu-rays in order? No, no. I've got all the Pixars are in order at the moment, but I've got probably like Guardians of the Galaxy next to The Commuter or something. I really do need to get them in order. Because of you, I have been looking in my local Poundlands and found some good deals. Oh, brilliant. I should get a bit of a commission then, shouldn't I, from Poundland, really? As if. Any new steelbooks yet? No new steelbooks. I actually passed on the Ready Player One with the egg on the cover. So I'm hopefully picking up the 3D and the 4K tomorrow. But I've also just signed up for the Manta Lab Ready Player One steelbook. Oh my God, that just blew my mind. I'm thinking that is going to be competing with Guardians of the Galaxy for best steelbook ever. If you haven't seen it, have a look at the steelbook from Manta Lab. Besides collecting movies, what is your second favourite thing you like to collect? Oh, figures. Kind of like the Jack's Pacific Star Wars figures, things like that, and the collectible drinks containers from the cinema with the little tops on the top. No, I haven't seen Wonder yet. There's so many films that I've bought that I haven't seen. Hello, Sav. I'm good. How are you? Pirate Star. How you doing? You've watched Wonder. You watched Wonder 3 hours ago. I thought you said you watched Wonder 3 times. Well, if you like it. Brandon Lee Green 13. Yes, I'm picking up Ready Player One tomorrow. Hopefully, I should put something like that actually. If I pull the curtain a little bit, we might get rid of that white bit. Oh, let's try that, shall we? Yes, I am picking up Ready Player One tomorrow. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? Hopefully on 4K and 3D. Hopefully with a slip, or a slip or two. There's also a couple of others out tomorrow as well that I'm interested in. Interested in. There's 4K Predator, which does look good, and Death Wish, the old Bruce Willis one. Well, not the old one, but the new one. Marvel fan, are you going to buy Ready Player One DVD, Blu-ray, 3D Blu-ray, 4K Ultra HD, or the 3D Blu-ray Steelbook for tomorrow? And which copy are you interested in? Well, mine is the 4K. Yeah, I think the 4K's got the best cover, but I'll hopefully getting the 4K in the 3D. Tom Heath, I watched The Impossible because they added it to the Netflix. Yeah, that's good. Louis, have you seen Mamma Mia? No. Mamma Mia 2. I haven't seen Mamma Mia 1. What's your best Blu-ray Poundland buy? I think it's things like The Space Between Us. Is it The Space Between Us? I think it's The Space Between Us. And things like The Impossible. I saw another collection in my local Poundland, including like Men in Black and loads of others. So we're going to go and have another look tomorrow before the Blu-ray hunt. Will, I saw you on the Mantelab Facebook. Are you getting the Ready Player One Mantelab? Yes. I'm getting the double lenti. I've already put my order in and paid, so hopefully. I think it's at September sometime. Kobe, yes, I'm going to watch Meg. And are you going to do... I hope to do a review, because I didn't do a review for Mission Impossible. Movie Mad, I have some of the Eagle Moss starships. I've got a cabinet full of the Eagle Moss starships about my height. And I think I got to about 105 or something, and I just couldn't buy any more. There was no room to put them. But, I mean, I think the collection's still going. I think they've moved on to, like, Discovery now. There's only so many ships I can fit in here. Do you have Gladiator, Thor from Marvel Movie Collection? Gladiator Thor. Oh, from I've got Hulk. I don't think I have. No, that must be. Is that one of them? Must be one of the new ones. Evening, Connor. Will you be going to see the Meg next Friday? Probably not Friday. I'll be working Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I might actually incorporate it into the following Monday's Blu-ray hunt and do that as a review as well. So that'd be good. James bought your first 4K the other day for £8 in CEX. Deep Water Horizon. Good film, really good film. And that's a good price. There was a couple of 4Ks in my local CEX, but they were like 16 quid. Bloody buying brand new for about, some of them for about 18. Marcus, which edition of Red Sparrow are you picking up? Not picking up anything at the moment. Don't know yet, but I'll wait for it to come down in price. Pirate Star, what upcoming movie are you excited to see in theatres? Ant-Man and the Wasp, I think, actually. And it's like, this is like a month after it came out in the US. Savannah, I want that Coco Steelbook you're giving away. Yeah, so do about you and about 130 other people. It's I don't think we're going to be drawing it with the old balls, the old bingo balls. I think it's going to be a case of like one of those random name check things, random name pickers. I found a random name picker which was pointed in my direction that takes all of the names from YouTube and jumbles them up, and then they'll pick one out for that. So I think we'll probably use that. That'd be in about a week, I think. How long did it take to sort out your cinema room? That's from Sav. From start to finish, from scratch. I mean, used to be an old bedroom. My old bedroom, I think, when I was really young. And painting it, decorating it. It used to look a lot different with different equipment. Someone screaming outside. It probably took about 4 months, I think. And I've got a bright, like candy apple red paint, as you can see on the wall here. Mark Price. Punjab Hero. Bruce Willis got panned by his peers for Death Wish. It's Comedy Central roasting last week. I know, I watched that. Oh my God. Demi Moore gave him a right roasting as well, didn't she? Charlie Wise, what's your best steelbook, and do you think 4K Blu-rays are worth it? My best favourite steelbook is Guardians of the Galaxy, the Blue Fans. And yeah, I do think 4Ks are worth it. Some of the 4Ks, they say is very minimal upgrade. I mean, they're saying the Forrest Gump is. I haven't actually seen it myself, but I'll check that one out because I've got it. But when it comes to things like, I've seen recent pictures of the Predator 4K, and even though it's got a bit more grain in it, there's more detail on Arnie's face, and the jungle scenes look way better. Plus things like The Matrix is supposed to be fantastic. Mark, some people are saying they have found Inside Out 3D and Ant-Man 3D in Poundland. Wow. God, that'd be a bloody good pickup if they are. Yes, Will, thanks. Have you gone for the Manta Lab Ready Player One as well? Kobe, are you going to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp, and are you going to do a review? Yes, I hope to. I very hope to. James, are the HMV VHS range Blu-rays worth getting? Nah, not really. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, it's very novel. It looks a bit like a VHS inside, like they did with the Stranger Things, but it's just got a couple of Blu-rays in it and some bubblegum or bubblegum card. But I mean, I'd rather have the big sleeves. Oh, talking of big sleeves, I wonder if at Tesco's tomorrow there might be a Ready Player One big sleeve. Ooh, that would be something, wouldn't it? Haven't heard anything about what the next ones are. I should imagine it'll be Infinity War and Solo, but you never know. It's Universal, isn't it? Is Ready Player One Universal? I think it is. And they put out all like E.T. and all that kind of stuff. Robert Smith, The Thing is the best looking HMV VHS title. Lachlan Ashton, what your job? My job is very boring, working in an office. But if my boss is watching, I love my job. Sav, I got Men in Black 1, 2 and 3 and Spider-Man 1, 2 and 3 on Blu-ray from Poundland. I saw Men in Black 1 on the hunt the other day with Lulu, but I saw Men in Black 3 way back, and I've seen the Spider-Man, yeah. I've also seen Lord of the Rings, I think Fellowship of the Ring. So they do big titles. Daniel Moore, hi. Did you end up to get the Cineworld Unlimited card? Yeah, got it. Got it in the end. I thought because I've got a beautiful new Cineworld in my hometown, if I can't stretch to get over the view, or it's not a film that I want to exert myself to go all the way over to view, which is like a 40-minute car trip, then yes, 5 minutes down the road. Yeah, I saw they got an Equalizer 2 on screening. Is it tomorrow? Oh, I thought it was Thursday. Oh, I might be able to slot that in tomorrow night. Robert Smith, Paulie, have you seen Blackwater? Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. No, I haven't. Haven't seen that, no. Lowest one I've seen is new Ghostbusters 4K. £6 in CEX. They're probably trying to give it away though, aren't they? I mean, me personally, I thought it was a bit of a laugh, you know. It's not something that I'm going to stick in the player every week though, but it's worth a bit of a laugh. Kobe Infinity War Blu-ray is out on the 14th of August. Wow. I see some people have started getting their copies already to review. You know, people like Wet Movie and Blu-ray Dan and that. I think it's out here 3rd of September. Savannah asks, what the heck is Poundland? I'm confused. Aren't we all? It's a discount store where everything costs £1 British. So, whereabouts are you, Savannah? Because in America, I know they have Dollar Tree. So basically, everything you can buy for £1. Moving mad, I got Red Sparrow for £6 in Oxfam charity shop. I've not been that brilliant when it comes to finding Blu-rays in charity shops. I seem to fall down like DVDs, no problem, but Blu-rays, nah. So I think me and Lulu are going to be doing the great charity shop Blu-ray hunt. So and there's more charity shops than there is Poundland. So you know, in one town we could probably hit like 6 or 7. So that'd be good. We're going to wait for the heat to come down and we'll do a day of that. Can you do an updated movie room? Yeah, I can do that, mate. I can do that, Marcus. Give me a little time to get everything in order. But yeah, I think it does need an updated one because I've got a lot more equipment and a lot more figures and everything's kind of like positioned differently now. So I definitely can do that. Brandon Lee Green 13. What's your favourite genre of film? Science fiction. Talking of science fiction, have you heard the news? Patrick Stewart is coming back as Jean-Luc Picard in the next Star Trek series. What a bloody hell! I couldn't believe it when I saw that on YouTube. He announced it at the Star Trek Las Vegas convention. I thought, holy crap! I wonder if they'll get people like Riker back and maybe Date. Well, yeah, Data's they're really going to need to paste him down a bit, aren't they? Oh, but that'd be fantastic. Marcus, I have completely changed my opinion on 24 Legacy. I rewatched the pilot on Friday and loved it. Still not as good as the Jack Bauer. No, it's not as good as Jack Bauer, but it's a really good show. I really did enjoy it. You know, with a completely different cast. And apparently they're talking about doing a young Jack Bauer series now as well. Oh yeah, I can't believe the bloody Yanks get Infinity War 3 weeks before us. Black Panther situation all over again. Oh yes. Well look, we haven't even got A Quiet Place yet, and that's been out for weeks. We seem to be lacking. A Jurassic World, I believe, is out in about November. Wasn't that out the cinema in May? That's like 6 months. What? Savannah, do you collect soundtracks to movies that you like? Sometimes. I've got a couple of Star Trek soundtracks, some Star Wars, the Independence Day soundtrack I like. But if there is a soundtrack that I want to listen to, I usually use Spotify. Sav, I got on Death Wish on MP4. Seeing tonight in my cinema room. Brilliant. Tom Heath asks, who's my favourite actor? Harrison Ford. What's your favourite movie theme song? Favourite movie theme. Oh, I don't know if I've got a favourite. Well, Star Wars, Back to the Future, Independence Day. They've all got such iconic themes. Which copy of Avengers Infinity War are you buying? I'm not going to get the UK Steelbook with Thanos and the Gauntlet because it's not going to match. I mean, it doesn't match one or two. So, and I do like the fact that in the UK they're releasing Avengers and Age of Ultron, all with all new covers for 4K, plus the Infinity War. So I shall probably pick up all three of those, and maybe even the 3D one, and then eventually the Blue Fans one. And I'll be all Infinity Warred out. Plus, I will also pick up the big sleeve edition as well. I hope. Mark, I go on holiday tomorrow. Oh, and Skegness doesn't have an HMV, so I can't get the Steelbook. Oh no! Skegness doesn't have a FOP, does it? Because they sell the same things as well, don't they? Or maybe a nearby town. What's your nearby town to Skegness? Daniel Moore. Anyone in the UK going to Yardie? Preview screening and live Idris Elba Q&A on the 23rd. Oh, Marvel. Okay, just to say, Ready Player One is not a Universal. It's a Warner Brothers. Okay, yeah. I was thinking Universal because it's got the Amblin logo, isn't it? With E.T. flying across. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking it was Universal. Will, if you had to erase one MCU movie from existence, which movie is your least favourite that you'd erase from time? I would say The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. It's not a bad film, but it doesn't really slot into the MCU. It's like on its own, if you know what I mean. So I would hope that we could erase that and then do a proper one. Shandy. Oh, I love Shandy. Blackwater starring Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren. Oh, is on Showbox. Also, Infinity War is on there too. Blackwater. Is that something to do with like a submarine or something? I think I vaguely remember the cover. Rory. Some thugs. What? Some thugs are more than a pound. Some thugs are more than a pound. Things. Thugs. Is that auto-correct? It's a pissing nuisance, isn't it? Yeah, some things are. It's like Palmworld as well. In Palmworld, it was like, you can buy things for like £5 or something. Oh, Savannah, you're in Australia. Oh, I take it you subscribe to Dave Lee Down Under. I love his channel. He's over here in the UK at the moment. Don't you have anything similar in Australia where everything's like $1, $1 Australian? Do you have a favourite movie series or trilogy that is your all-time favourite? Yes, Star Wars. Even though it's got its duds, it's the whole Star Wars series. Is there any giveaways to give out today? No, got no giveaways today. I'll tell you what, this weekend I've been so busy batching up steelbooks galore. Packages here, packages there. We've got Shape of Waters going out, Tomb Raiders going out, premium editions going out to places like Malaysia and all sorts of places. My viewing count's just gone down by 3. That must be people that were hoping to get something on the on the giveaway. I've got 2 digital codes, but whether or not, because look, it's backwards. It's still backwards. So I might just save those digital codes, or I could read the codes out. Whatever you feel. If you want me to read the codes out, I can do that. What's the cheapest Blu-ray you bought? Mine was 20p from a charity shop. Mine's £1 from Poundland. Seriously, I've not bought anything less than £1. 20p, blimey. What was it? Yes, I did hear that Barry Chuckle died. That's sad, wasn't it? To me, to you, to me, to you. Although I wasn't a big viewer because I think it's the 90s, wasn't it? And my main childhood viewing was like the 80s. But yeah, I do remember him. So it's a real shame. But I think he was in Benidorm, wasn't he? Recently, both of them. Would you ever consider doing some type of movie ranking? Yeah. Never say never. Tell you someone who does do movie rankings. Sean Chandler. Sean Chandler talks movies. He's always ranking like Marvel villains and movies. I don't know how he does it. He's really good. Andy's Entertainment Corner's in Australia. What time is it in Australia at the moment? Leo's 1972. Hello. I love the Poundland Hunt. Very entertaining. Thank you. I will send you them digital codes later as it's taken me some time to write them all down. Thanks. Appreciate it. Somebody's sending me some digital codes to give away. Yes. Oh, Marcus, what is your favourite season of 24? Bloody hell, it's been such a long time since I've seen it. Probably the first season. It's probably the first season. I would have to re-watch them all over again. Yeah. Rest in peace, Barry Chuckle. You will be missed. Blu-ray bullet. 4K steel and 3D steel. Yes, and that's why I like HMV sometimes, because they combine the 4K and the 3D into one. It's just they just need to get some of the artwork right now. Mark, the UK steelbook from Xavi of Infinity War sold out super quick. Yeah, I mean it's a nice looking steelbook, but it's going to be inconsistent with the rest of the releases, so I'm probably not going to buy it. Wrestle Sizz. Hello. Have you recently monetized the channel? I have. Because recently all your videos include adverts, and this was not the case before. Yeah. That's one of the, not benefits, that's one of the downfalls, isn't it, of monetizing. You get bombarded with adverts. You just click on them. They're clickbait ones, so you can just fast forward past. Robert, do you think 4K will take over Blu-rays? No. I hope not, because the price is too high compared to Blu-rays. I was having a conversation with someone on Facebook a couple of hours ago, and they had this pie chart of sales. Like DVDs, like 60% sales, Blu-rays like 30%, and 4K something like 7%. I know, don't add up to 100, but that kind of thing. And when you look at the DVDs in store, even on my Poundland hunt the other day, in Sainsbury's, you could see rows and rows of those DVDs, and people are always hanging around the DVD sections. DVD's not going anywhere, I would think, ever. Well, not in our lifetime anyway. Blu-ray, it's still a job to get people to buy Blu-rays, even though you can buy them for £1 in Poundland. So I think 4K is going to struggle. It's going to struggle, and it's going to be one of those unique formats like Laserdisc that audio files, is it? I think something like that, will only buy. So it's only going to be a select audience. It's never going to be mainstream. That's what I think anyway. Well, what do I know? Woody Woodpecker. Vessel. No, not that it's a bad thing. It's good to get something back for what you do. It is. Savannah, I thought Australia was bad releasing movies late. England seems even worse. We got Ready Player One released here 3 weeks ago. You lucky people. Is there something in Australia I hear that you're no longer able to buy movies from Amazon UK or America? Something to do with importing tax rules or something. Or it's making it difficult to actually import. Wayne, when is your next What's in the Poundland bin? Yeah, because there isn't one today, and hopefully this heat wave will be over. I think it's going to be over by midweek and we'll be back to normal temperatures. So hopefully we can hop on it, and hopefully next Sunday we'll get another one, because it's like 2 weeks without one, and that bin's getting thirsty. Thundercat, thanks for the tip on District 9 on Blu-ray. Picked it up in town today in Maidstone. Fantastic. Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise seeing that District 9, because that's a real big high profile. But on the Blu-ray hunt, I went to the Poundland, me and Lou went to the Poundland at the top of the town by Family Walk, and there was nothing. Nothing at all. Hello, Mafia Possum. Callum, how you doing, mate? I've been busy buying movies on iTunes in 4K HDR compared to 4K Blu-rays. They are released around 2 weeks earlier. Ready Player One and A Quiet Place looks fantastic, because my mate Lewis has got the Apple 4K. Now, I've streamed some 4K titles from Sky, and there's kind of like a pulsing, flashing. It's never a crisp picture, even in 4K. Although some 4K pictures on Netflix are good, but the compression on 4K Blu-rays will be huge. So are you ever going to get a top-notch picture on 4K streaming that you'll get on an actual 4K physical disc? I don't know. Having said that, it wasn't 4K, but when I watched Den of Thieves last night, I couldn't believe how crisp and clear that picture was, and that was only just 1080p. If there is an option for an Avengers Infinity War to be on big sleeve, will you buy it? Will you buy it if there is an option though? Yes, I will. I'll definitely buy it, and I'll be doing a group buy for it as well. So we might only know the day beforehand, but hopefully. Mamma mia! Hey up, Alan Partridge! Shout out, Manchester 613. Brooke, cheapest Blu-rays in Australia are about $8. That's cheap. Really? Nothing cheaper. Movie Duff. Deadpool 2 or New Avengers? What as best film? That I prefer Avengers. I love Deadpool 2, but Avengers. I think Bohemian Rhapsody, this is going to be a big cash cow. Let you book for it now. I still think it's going to be good. I still think Rami Malek, I think he's going to be good. Robert Morris, will you be going to watch the new Halloween film coming out October? I don't know, because I've never seen a Halloween film in my life. So I don't know. It's got Jamie Lee Curtis, is it? Maybe I might just watch the first one and then just watch the last one. I love Star Wars 2, Wayne says. Absolutely. Manchester 613. What is this live stream about? Well, welcome if you've just joined us not knowing what the live stream is. It's all to do with movies, Blu-rays, DVDs, talk about movie talk and all that kind of stuff, collectibles. So I'm glad you joined us, but if you think, that's not for me, thanks for joining us. And you might as well subscribe while you're here. Ben, do you watch sport, entertainment, football, or WWE? No. Do you know, I'm never been a sport person. I watched the World Cup, the last part of the World Cup, but I've never been into sport, even when I was at school. I don't know, my heart was always in movies and toys and things like that. I was never interested in sport. Liam Sanders, massive fan. Thank you. Love your stuff, keep it up. Oh, I intend to. Thank you very much. You're subscribed, are you, Savannah, to Dave? Yeah, he's good, isn't he? I wish when he goes and gets his mail at his P&O box, I wish we had something like that over here. I mean, you can rent PO boxes over here, but they're about £300. You can't get them for free. But I take it he must have to pay a certain amount of money to pick up things. SWFC 2018. Hello. Are you seeing Elvis 68 comeback special 50th anniversary in cinemas? You are not. It's in cinemas. Wow. August the 16th. I had no idea. If I'm off, I might just take my dad, because he's a huge Elvis fan. Yeah, bloody hell, I didn't know that was on. I know that they're doing Cliff Richard. He's live. Movie duff, 10p at a car boot. I need to do a couple of car boots. And what with the weather being like it is, because we need to see if we can pick up some Blu-rays at some car boots. Yeah. Mafia Possu. Do you know a movie called The Dukes of Hazzard? It's a comedy that's set on a ranch. Yes, with the General Lee. But I also used to watch the series. Fantastic series. Hello, Hoot Owl 12. Lachlan Ashton, do you live with anyone? Yes, I live at home with my parents, but I don't live in the basement. But we've got a great relationship. My mum is as mad as me when it comes to movies. And we love the same TV shows. And fantastic. My dad's a little bit different. He's come or take it as it is. But yeah, we have a great relationship. Russell, do they pay okay on YouTube? Because I want to try and get monetized. It's too early to tell. It's all about how many views you get. I think it's a certain poundage or pence per 1,000 views. I think since I monetized about 6 weeks ago, I think my total was about 20. I think it's about 28 quid. But it has to reach something like 60 quid or something before you can withdraw it. But I saw someone that's got like 5 million subscribers, and their monetization, and they earn like 55, I think it was like 55,000 a month. It's insane. Mark, no, I don't have any signed Blu-rays. I've got a couple of signed Laserdiscs and a signed DVD. I've got Babylon 5 signed Laserdisc and Galaxy Quest signed DVD. Marcus, you bought Hot Fuzz in Poundland, but I thought you had the Steelbook. I have got the Steelbook. I've got the Landscape Steelbook, which I've never really been that happy with, so that could have been a good giveaway. But they're also coming out with the blue What edition is it? I can't remember. The fancy one they did with the Mummy, with the Mummy trilogy that I bought. It's 3:36 a.m. in Australia, and you're up. Wow. I got Rock of Ages for 20p on Blu-ray from the charity shop. 20p. Yeah, Hot Fuzz Steel come in November, I think. Do I watch South Park? I haven't for a while. I used to watch it religiously. But yeah, I kind of like phased off it. Either that or too busy. They made a Tomb Raider steelbook for the new movie. I did. Not 4K though. Yeah, it's a really good film. It's a really good film. Hello, Ryan H. Greavesy, hey. Really loved your Blu-ray hunting video. Thanks, mate. Callum, what's your favourite season of Game of Thrones? Mine is season 4. Don't know. Possibly. Maybe 4 or 5. Tom Heath, I'm sorry to bother you about this. That's okay. But the 300 steelbook that I won last time still hasn't arrived, and I'm just wondering if anyone... No, you are absolutely right, matey. My 3 lucky winners of the last giveaway on the live chat. No, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I haven't shipped the steelbooks yet. I was out of the cardboard shippers. That's no excuse. Use bubble wrap in a jiffy bag. Yeah, no, that is my apology. So I am gonna intend to get them out this week. So don't worry. All 3 of your steelbooks will be in the post, and you heard it on the live chat. So if I don't, I've only got myself to blame. Oh yeah. Marvel fan, have you got a copy of the 4K Spider-Man Homecoming with the statue? No, I haven't. And you know where to find some, because I really want to buy. Is it something like Amazon maybe? Is it one of like the Amazon Germany exclusives? I do remember seeing it at the time, I just can't remember where it was. Oh, Tom saw one on Amazon for earlier for 200 quid. I won't be getting that then. Oh, Blu-ray Bullet Brit. It's on SAE sale probably at Zavvi right now. The Spidey 4K statue. Lachlan, do you have Ligma? What's Ligma? I don't know what Ligma is. Amazon International white shipped to Australia because of a stupid GST tax. Won't ship to Australia because of a stupid GST tax. Do you think the rest of the Star Wars movies will get a 4K release? Oh God, I can only hope. Can you imagine what the original trilogy would look like in 4K? Holy crap. Yeah, that's one series that I really do want on 4K. Oh, that's a good idea, yeah. As a 9-piece. A 9-piece set. Bloody hell, that'd be expensive though, wouldn't it? Besides, I've already started my like 4K collection with the... Oh no, it hasn't been released in 4K, is it? The Blue Fans. I don't think it has. I think it's just 3D. But yeah, I would definitely buy it. Savannah buys movies on eBay that I can't get here in my hometown, so it won't affect me. That's good. Yeah, oh yeah, Kingsman, The Secret Service on Blu-ray in Poundland. See, they have some really good titles in Poundland. Really good high-profile titles. But they also have some shit as well. Have you seen the YouTube channel Joey's World Tour? What's that all about? Macaulay, how you doing? Do you think Mission Impossible Fallout is the best in the series? Oh yes, oh yes, baby, it is definitely. I didn't think anything could get better than Rogue One, Rogue Nation, but no, this tops it, way tops it. Sky doesn't support HDR yet, but they are introducing it later in the year, from what I've read. Nathan says he wants to watch a film tonight. What should I watch? What are you in the mood for? Oh, there's loads of stuff, isn't there? Depends what you fancy and what kind of genres you like. Oh, Blu-ray Bullet Brit says 4K Spidey is £124.99 on sale at Zavvi right now. Check flash deal. Oh, statues, expensive statues, aren't they? On my Blu-ray Poundland hunt, did you see that one of the Predator holding up the sword? That was 250 quid. Whoa. I wouldn't want to handle it. Savannah says should watch Notebook. Robert Smith says I have just restarted collecting DVDs. Only have 4 titles at the moment. I sold mine when I collected DVDs. Expected most things to get a Blu-ray release. Unfortunately, even now they don't get. Yeah, there is a lot that hasn't got a Blu-ray release. I don't like the fact that we get so many TV shows on DVD that I would love on Blu-ray. I mean, the ones we do get are like Supernatural, like Vampire Diaries, all the kind of like modern Supergirl, that kind of thing, Arrow and all that kind of stuff. But what about the older ones, like the original X-Files? We've got Star Trek Next Generation, which we were lucky to get on Blu-ray, but I'm thinking things like Heidi High, Hello Hello, old stuff, old classic stuff, 40 Towers, that kind of stuff. I'd love that on Blu-ray. SWFC 2018. What do you think of Elvis Presley? I think he's brilliant, or I think he's brilliant for his time. Even though he stole his dance moves from young Forrest Gump. But yeah, his music is amazing. It's fantastic. Probably Elvis was probably one of those people that if you had a time machine, you'd want to go back to be at that comeback concert. Isn't there already a Hot Fuzz Steelbook? Yes, not a brilliant one. Lots of noises outside. Oh, Blu-ray Bullet Brit. Sky will go HDR when they go dishless. I can't get my words out. Dishless in 2019. I take it they're going down the route of Netflix then, that kind of thing, streaming. It's the logical choice, isn't it? And I think they'll get a lot more subscribers as well, because when you think about some places like flats have to have community dishes, whereas if it's just broadband streaming, that's probably going to be the best way to go. Halloween 2018 is a direct sequel to the original 1978 version. Oh, excellent. So yeah, I might do that then. I might see the original, I then see the new one. Harrison Eccles says, Daddy. Not that I'm aware. You haven't watched any Halloween movies in your entire life? No. Savannah, are you sitting down, dear? I've never seen any Friday the 13th movies in my life. Either. Harrison wants to know if I'm his dad. I don't think so. Although, there was that one time. Nah. Nathan, I bought Interstellar on Blu-ray the other day. I love Interstellar. Christopher Nolan is a genius. I love Interstellar and I love the music, I love the setting, the special effects, the storyline, everything. Some people don't like it. My brother wasn't too hot on it, but I love it. I think it's a fantastic movie. Oh yeah, it's blue with a gun on it. That's right. The Hot Fuzz. Harrison still insists that I'm his dad. Go to bed, son. Oh no, Blu-ray Bullet Brit's my father. That's a bit confusing, that is. I must have had you when I was really young. Ew. Kevin Wire. I love your Blue Fan steelbooks. Yes, so do I. Just wondered how much they are. They're usually about usually about £60. £60 British, which is what, about $80? But I go for the double lenticular. They do the one click, which consists of like the double lenticular, the single lenticular, the full slip, the whole set, and it's like about $180, I think, which is about like £120. But they look beautiful. They come in these really big boxes, but I wouldn't have the room to put them anyway. Ryan, have you seen the movie Clue? It's based on the Cluedo being board game and stars Tim Curry. No, I haven't seen that. I am familiar with it though. SWFC, I got my tickets for Elvis 68 comeback special 2 days back before they sold out today in Sheffield. Sold out. That is something that would be good. I think if it's going to be shown in the cinema, I think it would not be a good idea to go in there and there's like 3 people in there. I think you really need a full house to really appreciate something like that. So thanks for the heads up. I'm definitely going to look into that. Knowing my luck, I'll be working. Saudada Il Troppo. I'm sorry, I only speak English and barely that. Brooke wants to know how old I am. Old enough for you to know better. Oh, sorry, excuse me. 47. What year are we in? 2018. 47. Pardon me. Poor pig. And it was yesterday. It was the 4th yesterday, wasn't it? No, it's the 3rd. No, the 4th. Whenever the 4th was, I think it was Friday. That was my 20th anniversary at my job. I've been at my job for 20 years. God dear me. I'm sure there must have been better things to do with my life. But I am thankful. Kobe, do you think DC movies will get better after the release of Shazam and Aquaman? I don't know about Shazam, that looks a bit weird. But Aquaman, I think Aquaman is getting in the right direction with Wonder Woman. They're on the right level there. Savannah, oh well, I thought you were married with 1 or 2 kids. Damn, I hardly know you at all. You haven't seen any kids, have you? I don't think I've seen any kids running around. I hope you didn't. Did you think that Lulu was my wife? Because, well, Lulu's my wife, but Claire's my bit on the side. Old joke. No, I am single. But available. Oh, God. What's the matter with me? It's the heat getting to me. Blu-ray collector. Have you ordered the Ready Player One Manta Lab? Yes. Double lenticular. Kobe, I'm a committed Big Pauly fan. For that, you need to be committed, mate. So are we all. Very much appreciated. Oh, Nathan thinks I'm about 45. Well, that's good. I shaved 2 years off. Um, what? Blu-ray Meg is out December the 17th, by the way, in the UK. Blu-ray, I'm hoping you're thinking, because it must be Blu-ray, because the cinema release is next week, isn't it? That makes it 4 months. That's about right, I think. Tomb Raider Steelbook in Australia was 4K. Ah, yeah. Greavesy, December the 17th. That's a great birthday present to myself. Happy birthday for December. Bookhead, but that's a great steelbook, yeah. Tom Heath says, I wish the original trilogy theatrical version would be released in 4K. Yeah, I don't think it's ever going to happen though, is it? We're going to have Thingy firing first, and all the special features and all the special bits, and Jabba with hands standing on his tail. I think that's the versions that we'll get. Will Wilson, what's your favourite classic Disney animated movie, not including Pixar? Probably The Lion King. And I'm getting excited because of the Lion King live action one. Yeah, I think it's Lion King. I think Lou loses Beauty and the Beast. Although she does love The Little Mermaid as well. Oh, Dumbo's getting a live action film as well, isn't it? Do you think they release all the Marvel movies on 4K Blu-ray, and which one would you see for 4K? I hope eventually they'll release them. I do think they will, because now they're starting to release the Avengers and the Age of Ultron in 4K, so I think they're going to start to go backwards. But I would really like the originals, like Iron Man 1, like Thor and Captain America, the first Avenger, on 4K. Greaves is going to a few Poundlands tomorrow. He's doing his own Blu-ray hunt. I bought 10 Blu-rays last time and cleared them out pretty much, so hope they restocked. Yeah, so as I say, there was a couple in my local Poundland when I looked yesterday. So I'm going to have another look tomorrow because I didn't film anything, so hopefully they're still there and we can film them. Plus I'll be going into Poundland over Westward Cross. It's going to be a long video tomorrow, so we're looking at, like the usual 40-50 minute video, and we go some various places. Macaulay, what would you like to happen if they do a Mission Impossible? Apparently they are. Apparently Tom Cruise is up for it. I don't know. It's hard to think of what they could do. Maybe Ethan finds out he's got a son, and they go on a adventure together. No, that sounds like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, doesn't it? I really don't know. Maybe they'll go into space. Moonraker. Hello, Cannon. I love the Cannon's little icon. It's old Doc Brown, Emmett, going like this. It's fantastic. Oh yes, I'll be wearing some Back to the Future attire tomorrow on the Blu-ray hunt. Seems only fitting as Ready Player One's out, so I had to get something with the DeLorean on. You might have already answered this. What did you think of Incredibles 2? I loved it. I thought it was really good. Not sure if it's better than the first one, but I really did enjoy it. Blu-ray collector. Is Logan Lucky any good? Yes, it is. It's a really good film. I mean, you've got to watch it for Daniel Craig alone. It's really good. So far removed from Bond. Toby. Thanks for the UVs, Paulie. What are you doing with the other UV codes like Marigold Hotel? Nothing at all, mate. I mean, I don't know if all of them will be in date, because one of them I sent you, was it Runner? Said please redeem by 2016. Did it work? I don't know if it worked. But maybe I might dig some more out. Hoot Owl finally saw Ant-Man and the Wasp today. Oh, you're so lucky. Do you know what? I should have actually done that today because it's really hot. And that would have been nice sitting in an air-conditioned cinema. I might even do it tomorrow after the Blu-ray hunt in the afternoon. I know my mum wants to see it. While I'm down Westwood Cross and I've got a view, who's up for me watching Ant-Man and the Wasp tomorrow afternoon then? Yeah? Might be a good idea. Oh, Hayden is an hour late to watch the stream. Never mind, matey. You can watch the first hour on playback afterwards. Yeah, Robert, I'd love X-Files on Blu-ray. I mean, the last 2 seasons they released on Blu-ray, didn't they? The new reboot ones. I was happy when they released Twin Peaks, which they did 40 Towers, yeah. Punjab Hero. I don't think there's much market for ID High on Blu-ray. Well done. You might be right. You might be right. I mean, there's a huge following in America as well for it. And it is a big, massive cult classic. I don't know. Maybe they'd have to do one of those thingy starters, fun starter things, to see how many people would actually want it. Tom Heath, what's your favourite musical? Mine is La La Land. Never seen it. Grease. Although I think probably Grease might have been pushed out now by The Greatest Showman. I love The Greatest Showman. But I've never seen La La Land, so I might give that a shot because I think that's on Netflix. Do you have any plastic box protectors for your movies? Yeah, for the steelbooks. Oh, blimey. Oh, I can't get it. Here we go. What did I pick out? I picked out Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Yeah, these little things. These little plastic cases. I got them for lots and lots and lots of steelbooks. I still need to get some more though. I should get some for my Blue fans as well because they do like the expanded ones, the bigger ones. James watched The Conjuring for the first time. Great movie. I'm now staying away from mirrors, music boxes, wardrobes, rocking chairs, and mirrors. Okay. Yes, I need to watch that film. I haven't seen Friday the 13th or any of the old horror films, only zombie films. Savannah is... what? I'm not sitting up. I'm snuggled up in bed. It's 2 a.m. here. Ah. And you've really got nothing better to do than to watch me. Oh, bless you. What's your favourite horror film? Mine is It. Do you know, sometimes I keep thinking that I want to say IT. And the 1990 and It 2017. Never was a big fan of the 1991 with Tim Curry. But the 2017, I love it. And I cannot wait for the new one. Filip Furkovich. Oh, I think I might have pronounced that right. Why you don't buy Avengers Infinity War Blu-ray? Because it's not out yet, my friend. It's not out yet for another month. Misson Park. Hello, Misson Park. Trevor Phillips. How you doing? Things are good, mate. Wayne Blake is getting Ready Player One 3D tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing both the 4K and the 3D. I'll probably watch the 3D first in the back bedroom here with a projector. God, that's going to look good. It's a shame we can't get a 3D 4K. That would be good. Marvel fan. I've seen one Star Wars film, but I was just wondering if the rest of the movies are good. Yes, they are. But which one did you see? And I hope you didn't start with Attack of the Clones. All the Attack of the Clones fans now attacking me. Have you seen the first 4 X-Men movies on Blu-ray HMV with the exclusive sleeves? Don't think I have. I've got them on Steelbook. Movie Nation YT. Hello. Brooke. Oh, I love your channel, Big Pauly. You're always fun to watch. Thank you very much. I'm sure you'd tell me if I start to get annoying. James Hubble. All Star Wars films are great apart from The Last Jedi. Ding, 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 ding. We've got a Last Jedi hater in the room. Okie dokie. Yes, there is a lot of hate for The Last Jedi. And now there's a lot of hate for Rian Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy, and people don't trust them with the next lot of films. If people are not going to see Solo because they're trying to make a point, and that's why the box office takings were so low, God knows what the box office takings will be for the Rian Johnson trilogy. That's all I say. I liked it. I really enjoyed The Last Jedi, but we're all different. It does have its flaws. I wouldn't rate it anywhere near The Force Awakens or even Rogue One. But I do enjoy it. I do enjoy watching it. But it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Episode 9 next year. Now that what they've confirmed, Lando obviously is back, and he's going to be in the Millennium Falcon with Chewie and Rey, so that's going to be good. Hopefully 9 Num or Niem Num. But I think there's going to be a lot of surprises. Carrie Fisher's back as well. Yes, I know she's dead, isn't she? Bless her. But they're using unused footage from The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. And apparently, according to her brother, Tom Fisher, I think? He was absolutely floored with what they're doing and with the footage that they're going to use. So I think I trust J.J. Abrams. I really trust him. And he's going to do a great job, I think. Charlie Burnside. What's the earliest movie you remember watching? Favourite childhood right, the earliest movie I remember watching. I think the earliest movie remember watching is probably, I don't know, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but obviously not the original, the original run. I think my mum took me to it in Dover when I was probably 5 or 6 or something. Favourite childhood movie. My favourite childhood movie, I think, is The Empire Strikes Back. Because then I just bought shitloads of figures, blew things up and that kind of stuff. Bought sticker albums, bought all sorts of stuff. Posters of Vader and all that all over the wall. And your all-time favourite actor is Harrison Ford. Brooke Edward. It's okay, I'm 32, so I'm not so young either. Pirate Star, have you seen any animated DC Marvel films? No, I haven't. There's a lot, isn't there? There's a lot of Batman ones, but Maybe I should start sort of like giving them a go. And doesn't Mark Hamill, doesn't he voice? Is it the Joker? I think. Movie Nation Whitey, would people like Netflix reviews from me or not? Don't know. The Canon. The Canon. Have you seen Arrested Development? I've never seen Arrested Development. Or Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've never seen either of those two shows. Which is the one with Chris Pratt? He was in one, wasn't he? Kevin says, speaking of Christopher Nolan, I got the Blu-ray import of Insomnia. Do you know, that's the one Christopher Nolan movie I've never seen. Insomnia. And the late great Robin Williams. No, I haven't seen it. Is it worth it? Christopher Nolan films are fantastic. Is it his usual top caliber movie? Film Fan 22, hello. Have you seen all three of the Pitch Perfect films? No. You should watch them. You can get a 3 movie collection box set. Nah, you're alright. No, I've never been interested in any of that. Marcus. How are Lou and Claire related? They're married. They're a lovely, beautiful married couple. And I was at the wedding, I think it's 7 years ago. We've got a lovely video of them walking, well, not walking down the aisle because I was videoing something else at the time. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, they're a very happily married couple. Do you buy Homeland? I don't, but maybe if the price comes down, or maybe when they finish the run, there'll be a complete collection that I can pick up on. That's why I haven't bought any more Supernaturals, because I stopped buying Supernatural on season 9, and I think it's up to about 13 or 14. Marvel. Which one is better, Marvel or DC? And that's coming from someone called Marvel Fan. My decision is Marvel. I do like some DC movies, but I don't like Justice League, and I can't wait for Shazam. When it comes to Marvel, the universe, and DC doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, DC has got one great movie, Wonder Woman. I mean, I do enjoy watching the Superman, Man of Steel. Maybe not so much Batman v Superman. Suicide Squad I like. I'm probably in the minority of liking Suicide Squad, and I'm really looking forward to the Harley Quinn and the Joker movie that they're doing. But yeah, no, they can't compete with. Not at the moment. They can't compete with Marvel. Parveen Muhammad says, hi guys. Ben Fussy says, Big Pauly forever. Ah, that's so touching. Brooke, what is the Ready Player One steelbook look like in the UK? Is it the same as the one in America? Because the one in Australia was different to the American one. The English one has got an egg. It's got like a wireframe egg with like a wireframe background. Kind of reminds me of that old game Tank. And I thought, yes, it's retro. It's 80s retro, but I don't think it's that special. Now, the French one is different. And that one includes the 4K and the 3D and the Blu-ray. That's kind of like a picture with him in the distance, kind of like looking up, kind of with a light blue-ish background. But all of that lot can go away, because if you've seen the Mantle Lab, you don't need to go any further. Gloss, debossed. That is a stunning steelbook. Look it up. Look it up if you haven't seen it. My God, I can't wait to unbox that. Parveen Mohammed says that I've got 4 chins. There's one. There's 2. I don't know where the others are. Probably tucked under there. That's probably a lot less chins than I had 3 months ago. 4 months ago, because now my weight is close to 3 stone down. So another 2 weeks, and I got to weigh in. So that'd be good. Blu-ray collector, do you like subtitled movies? I don't mind them, but I don't seek them out because I like to watch the film and see what the actors are doing. And if I'm watching the subtitles, I don't know what's going on. I can only look at one thing at a time. Savannah, if I was your age, Paulie, or if you were my age, we could hook up. But you said you're 46 and I'm 18, but 19 in October. Yeah, I'm old enough to be your dad. Am I your dad? Oh, that's very sweet of you to say. But you do look very attractive on your little picture here. But yeah, I think that's a little bit out of the comfort zone. But thank you for saying anyway. Ryan McVickers. Hey Paul, you should give us a tour of Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do Dover Castle. That's something that I promised about a week or 2 ago. I'm gonna do you a tour of the whole of Dover Castle, all the way around the moat and everything, the old castle up there, and we're going to go inside. We'll go in like the throne room that's been painstakingly recreated as it was 1,000 years ago. I got like the war rooms with all the terminals when it was used as a fort in World War II. So that's going to be a good one. I'm really looking forward to that one because the last time I went to Dover Castle, and I live in Dover, I was about 10. I mean, something you don't do you? If you live in somewhere, you don't go there. I mean, I would go to Las Vegas all the time, but people that live in Las Vegas, I bet they don't go anywhere near the Strip. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that one. Our Blu-ray collector says, how many Blu-rays do you have in total? Last count it was about 500, between 500 and 600. They're probably more like 700 now with all the Poundland ones. Blu-ray Bullet Brits, 22nd of October. What? I project a 1 and 2 dough that excite you. What? You project a 1 and 2 day. 1 or 2 day? Oh, I don't know. What? Yes, I'm looking forward to Dumbo as well. Dumbo next year. Film Fan 22. What films are you excited to see in 2019? I can't wait for IT Chapter 2. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to the next Bond film with Daniel Craig. Definitely. Obviously Star Wars Episode 9. What's the big one that's out next? October, November. Oh, I'm looking forward to Captain Marvel. Definitely. Aquaman. Aquaman is out next year, isn't it? It's not out this year. Or is it? Aquaman. I think Aquaman's out this December, isn't it? I can't remember. But they're main ones. The main ones. Ryan H asks, have I ever been to Nottingham? No. And I'm not saying that I'll never go to Nottingham. It's just that I've never had the need to go to Nottingham. No. Blu-ray collector, do you look at car boots? No. If so, have you thought about doing an out and about video? Oh yeah, definitely. If we do a car boot, then I'll definitely do an out and about video with it. There is a big car boot that they have in Maidstone every Sunday through the summer. And I'm thinking of maybe going up there. It starts like 6:30 in the morning and it finishes at midday. Normally on a Sunday I get up about 11. So I think I'm going to have to get up a little bit earlier. But yeah, that'd be good. Film Fan 22. Have you seen any I've never seen any Elvis Presley movies. No. Pink Shadow 07. What did you have for I haven't had no dinner. Dinner's tonight. We call dinner. So I have breakfast in the morning. I have dinner at mid-afternoon. And then I have tea in the evening. But a lot of people call it breakfast, lunch and dinner. But my dinner is always about 1 o'clock. If that makes sense. But so yes, in my point of view, for dinner I had a lovely salad with some chicken and a Scotch egg, a little bit of quiche. But for tea, I don't know. Probably some Snacker Jacks, large like crackers with maybe some ham on. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. Kobe, tomorrow I might start a movie YouTube channel. If you're thinking about it, do it. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. It'll either be good or it'll be crap. You know, you'll have fun doing it or you'll wonder, why the hell did I start this? But you can only try, mate. Blu-ray Bullet Brick. All I want for Christmas is Night at the Roxbury on Blu-ray. Okie dokie. The Canon, could you do more cinema trip videos? I personally enjoy them. Oh, okay. That's something I haven't done in a little while, isn't it? Random movie mumblings. Maybe we should start that up again. I'm terrible for keeping things going. I hope you don't think that the same with what's in the Poundland bin. Don't worry, that's going to carry on going. But I really should start. I think when the kids go back to school and the weather gets a lot cooler and some of the less blockbustery movies come out, I'll just head over to the cinema one day and we'll do random movie mumblings. And we can do a random movie mumbling from Dover Cineworld as well as View. Brooke, if I do Mission Impossible 7, they need to kill... You can't kill Ethan. You can't kill Ethan in Mission Impossible because it won't be Mission Impossible. Movie Nation Whitey. Which actor would you like to see playing the Joker? I think it's coming true. Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, I always thought he would be an amazing Joker. So I hope they really do carry that through. I don't know why, but I could just see Michelle Rodriguez playing a great main villain in the Mission Impossible series. Yeah, definitely, Macaulay. She could do a bloody good villain. I would think so, yeah. Have they had a female villain in Mission Impossible? Oh God, I can't remember. Yeah, they should do it like Charlize Theron did for Fast and Furious 8. Blu-ray collector, you're up there with my favourite YouTubers. Ah, thank you very much. Also feels like yesterday I was tuning in for the first live chat. Yeah, such a long time ago. So I'm just looking at the light. We're still maintaining some good light in here. I wish we had better settings. I might think about moving some stuff around after the summer so that we've got a nicer backdrop with some movies behind us and that kind of thing. Hoot Owl 12. What are your thoughts on Disney buying Fox? Oh, Disney own everything. It was only a matter of time before they were going to buy Fox. I'm super excited to finally get good X-Men and Fantastic Four movies, and for them being home. Although aren't I think Fantastic Four still contracted to Sony, is it, or someone? So I don't think we're going to get one anytime soon. But yeah, I think it would be good to get them into the mix. It would be nice to bring Fantastic Four into the Marvel universe now, for like the next phase. Marvel fan wants me to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp in cinemas tomorrow. I'm going to look at the film times, and then we'll see, because I'll do the Blu-ray hunting in the morning. I'm meeting up with one of my subscribers and mates, Lewis, at lunchtime for a coffee in Costa while Blu-ray hunting. I'm sure I can fit it in the afternoon. Film Fan 22, you should watch the Elvis 68 comeback special trailer. I will do. I'll do that later on, because I'm going to have a look to see if it's booking in my local View or Cineworld. Matthew Allen, X-Files is on Blu-ray. I have the complete set on Blu-ray. It includes all the original seasons. Does it? They've released the Blu-ray set for the whole of the X-Files. What, remastered? Seriously? I don't ever remember that happening. Blimey, you got me intrigued now. That's one of the bleeding series that I want on Blu-ray. Hello, John Muff. Have you seen the film La Bamba? If not, you should watch it. Yeah, I have. Yes, with Think of name time. Think of name time. Oh, the bloke with the triple-barreled name. Oh, I can't remember his bloody name. I can't remember his name. Louis. I was going to say Louis Gossett Jr. No, not Louis Gossett Jr. If you know who I'm thinking about, stick it down in the old comments, because I can't think of his name. Funko Pop and Blu-ray collector. Hello. Andy's Entertainment Corner. My favourite musical is the Blues Brothers. I do like that. And the Little Shop of Horrors. I haven't seen both of them for years. CJ Jerome. Favourite bad guy, villain from any movie or TV show. For movies, well, Mr. Potter. Oh, God, that shit, wasn't it? Hans Gruber. Shoot the glass. From a TV show, my favourite villain from a TV show. No, actually, scrub that. My favourite villain from a movie is Emperor Palpatine. Not even Vader, Emperor Palpatine. He gave me the chills when I first saw the Jedi. TV show. Favourite villain in a TV show. Oh. I think the Borg in Next Generation. I think the Borg. Yeah. Andrew Clowerton. Apologies if I've mispronounced it. I always like the sound of the seagulls. I always like the sound of gun pellets hitting the seagulls. It sounds really relaxing. Unless they come near your car. Exactly, Andrew. I know what you mean. Yes, or when I'm sitting on Dover seafront, having some fish and chips on the seafront, and all of a sudden out the corner of your eye, you can see some seagulls walking along, and they just stand there looking up at your car. Sometimes they'll jump on the bonnet, waiting for you to throw a couple of chips out. Andy's Entertainment Centre Corner. It's currently 4:13 here in Melbourne. God, I hope none of you have to. 4:13. Is that 4:13 Monday morning? That would be 4:13 Monday morning, wouldn't it? I hope none of you've got to cut work. If you have, I apologise to your bosses for making you fall asleep. Punjab Hero says, I'm big down under. Am I? Am I really? Oh, wow. South Australians like my sense of humour. I'm glad someone does. Great live chat. I'm off to watch Ready... Oh, don't bloody rub it in on my surround system. Bye, mate. Bye. Oh, God, if you was down the road, I'd be in your ass right now. Have fun, mate. Have fun. Marvel fan, I seen Force Awakens. I like Force Awakens. Movie Duff, be getting Ready Player One tomorrow. Yes, I am getting Ready Player One. Movie Duff thinks Star Wars is so overrated. Let's start the Star Wars debate. Do you know what? We should do a couple of live debate chats on certain subjects. You know, like a whole live chat devoted to nothing but Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. That's not a bad idea. Anybody who's up for that, let me know. I think that's a good thing because then we'll have more time to discuss crap loads of what's going on, the TV shows, characters, development of the storyline. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. So if you think that's a good idea, let me know below. I'm always looking for new ideas. Will Wilson. We all need to get Big Pauly to 1 million subscribers. 1 million subscribers. God, I can't even imagine what it would be like to have 1 million subscribers. There's this YouTuber I love watching, iJustine. She is fantastic. She reviews all the latest like Apple gadgets, and she goes to like the Apple shop openings. Plus she's smoking hot, but on a different story. But yeah, she's got 5 million subscribers. I love watching all of the stuff she does. If you haven't seen any of the videos, iJustine, go over and have a look. She's got a wacky sense of humour as well. Funko Pop and Blu-ray collector. My first Star Wars movie ever watched is The Last Jedi. Well, for some, that might not be a good one to start with. But if you loved it, you're going to be floored by a lot of the others. Andy's Entertainment Corner. Great start, Marvel fan. Yeah, Force Awakens is a great film. That's why I think episode 9 is going to be a fantastic with JJ. I love Star Wars, but there is nothing worse than Star Wars fans. When the prequels came out, fans complained that they were not anything like the originals. They never were going to be, were they? George Lucas always made the Star Wars films for children, for like 12-year-olds. As he did with the prequels, but because everybody who watched the originals were now grown up, we were not seeing it as 12-year-old kids. So that's why we didn't get things like Jar Jar. I know for a fact that some people absolutely loved Jar Jar as kids. But it does. The Phantom Menace got shitloads of hate. But even Kevin Smith likes the prequels. Probably the Attack of the Clones is the weakest, but I think after all this time we now look back on the prequels differently, as we look back at them nostalgically. And there are some incredible moments in those prequels, especially the Phantom Menace, the pod racing. always gets me every time. The battle droid battle, and that lightsaber duel with Darth Maul. Wow. There are some classic there are some great moments in the Attack of the Clones. You know, like Camino, just the look of it, and the arena at the end with the lightsabers, millions of lightsabers going off, and the Revenge of the Sith with the lava fight and things like that. There are some great moments. I don't look at the prequels the way that I used to look at them. I'm now really happy to put them on Marvel in their muster and Marvel in their muster at their beauty, and I just go with it now. I just go with the story. But people are still slagging off The Last Jedi. I know some people don't like it, but they're still voicing their anger at it. And if you subscribe or you watch Star Wars update videos from Mike Zero, who does daily updates on everything that's going on in Star Wars, look through the comments. Everything is about either killing Rian Johnson, slitting Kathleen Kennedy's throat, or just the sheer hatred towards Disney and the Star Wars creators at the moment. It's hard to go through and find a nice comment, and that's just so sad. Blu-ray Collector, what did you think of Pacific Rim Uprising? Do you know what? I haven't seen it yet, but I got my 4K with a slip. Yeah! Do you know what? Even going several other towns, I still found no slip. I must have gone to about 15 shops in my surrounding areas within 40 miles. No slips. Even an HMV in Maidstone, no slip. HMV in Canterbury, no slip. So eventually I took the risk, ordered it off Amazon and hoped for the best. And it came with a slip. God, I hope we don't have that problem with Ready Player One tomorrow. Oh, I shall not be happy. James, and when the Phantom Menace, no, The Force Awakens came out, people complained that it was too much like the originals. Yeah, because it was compared to A New Hope, wasn't it? They were taking scenes from The Force Awakens and saying, just swap Rey for Luke, on a deserted island, on a desert. Swap this for that, swap Kylo for Vader, that kind of thing. They were just analysing it too much. Stop analysing films to that extent. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the adventure. It really isn't nothing like A New Hope. I never thought it was anything like A New Hope. It never came to my mind one bit. Yeah, they're just never happy. Blu-ray Collector. What did you think? Oh yeah, I've seen that. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Uprising yet, but I do want to see it. James, Big Pauly Star Wars question. Of course, what's your order of Star Wars films, best to worst? My order is 4, 7, 5, Rogue One, 6, 1, 3, 2, 8. Last Jedi being at the end. I wonder where 9 will fit into that. Empire. Oh, this is going to take too long. Empire. Star Wars. Jedi. So the original trilogy, but in a different order. Probably. I don't know. I'll have to look into. Analyse. I'll have to analyse it. But Rogue One is right up there, and so is Last Jedi. But we're all different. We all like different things. But that's just me. But yeah, I would rank Phantom Menace higher up now as well. Auto-correction. You don't like Justice League. Tom Heath, you should get Letterboxd to show what films you have been watching. Yeah, I see a lot of people use that. It might be a way to keep tab of what collections I've got as well. Might look into that actually. Did you manage to find the 4K Pacific Rim? He's a sleeve. Yeah, I did, mate. I should have read your comment first. Yes, I did find it with a sleeve, so that's good. I've seen Skyscraper. I didn't review of that. I didn't review it, did I? I've been slacking movie reviewing. Yeah, I thought it was all right. I thought it was better than I thought it was going to be. It's no Die Hard, but it's a good action adventure movie. Blu-ray collector wants to know, what's your guilty pleasure? My guilty pleasure film, probably something like Waterworld or Godzilla 1998. You know, they're both films that most people will say, you shouldn't like them, but I like them. Oh, the last season of Homeland will be the last. It's had a good run, isn't it? Pirate Star says Mark Hamill did the voice of the Joker in Superman and Batman animated series, along with 2 Batman animated movies, and apparently he's really good at it. High Carbon, woohoo! Finally get to join one of your live chats. Right, well, goodbye, folks. That's it. Only joking. We're not going quite yet, but yeah, and you can watch what's happened in the last 90 minutes or so once the feed is uploaded. If you could pick any movie ever made to have a reboot, what would you like to see? I'm not in any way a Scientologist, but a film that I always thought could have been made better is Battlefield Earth with John Travolta. I always thought that could have had better treatment, better direction. Yeah. If anybody wants to know, I've got Super Chat activated, so I don't know how people use Super Chat, but it's there if anybody wants to use it. Where are we? Movie Nation Whitey. What happened to the good old original movies? What good old original movies? What? Blu-ray Bullet Brit. We need a Mark Hamill Cockknocker movie. Ooh, that don't sound too good. Marvel fan. Can't wait for Avengers 4. What do you think the title should be? Avengers Infinity Fucked. I think it'll be something like Infinity Resurrection. Something like that. Oh, I'll tell you what I am looking forward to seeing though in the next Avengers. Ant-Man and God. Bow and Arrow. Yeah, you know what I mean. Pirate Star, do you have a favourite TV series that is your all-time favourite? Lost. Closely followed by Star Trek The Next Generation and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Pirate Star, are you a fan of Tim Burton? Yeah, I do like Tim Burton films. If so, which one is your favourite? Probably Tim Burton. My favourite Tim Burton. Maybe Edward Scissorhands. Possibly. Edward Scissorhands, or maybe the original Batman, the 1989 one. There's going to be a Laurel and Hardy film. I know. Did you see the picture? Um, Alan Partridge, isn't it? Steve Coogan. I think it's Steve Coogan. And John C. Reilly. They do look the part. I hope they've really studied them. Blu-rays and vinyls. Deadpool 2, September the 17th. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. We are, hopefully we're getting an extended version of it as well, with extra footage. Poppy Manning's in the room. Do you recommend me to watch Murder on the Orient Express? I don't know whether to watch it or not. What do you think? It's up to you. I got the 4K. I enjoyed it, but it's kind of slow. But Kenneth Branagh's brilliant in it. But yeah, it's a kind of a slow-paced film. I think it could have been better. Punjab Hero. Oh, breakfast. 11's lunch. Snack. Afternoon tea. Snacks. Dinner. Munchies. Yes, sounds like my day-to-day routine, that does. Pink Shadow 7. You're doing amazing with your weight loss, Paulie. Do you feel better for it? Yes, I do. And I've noticed something. A lot more energy. It's easier to get in and out of the car, that's for sure. But I'm not out of breath so much. And I put on a t-shirt today that I bought from Universal Studios Florida. I bought that maybe 15 years ago. So I'm going to wear it tomorrow on the Blu-ray hunt. A lot of the t-shirts that I bought when I went to Disney, I've not worn in some decades, 20 years. So yeah, it's going to be nice to get them out. But yeah, I mean, I have indulged, as you saw on the Poundland video with the hamburger. Well, I wouldn't call that a hamburger, it's a fully stacked, plus that ice cream. But I'm still keeping it in check, still keeping it going. And I think the hot weather, I think, has made me burn off about, I don't know, a stone as it is. So I do feel better, and hopefully I'll feel more energised and as we go on. Excuse me. Marvel fan. Last year you watched it, but it's funny how you got thought of that was based on computers, but it wasn't. Yeah, no, it's kind of like a joke. IT, information technology. I think the IT crowd came to mind at the time, and I thought I called it IT. I'm going to go and buy IT. It's just a funny little joke. Pirate Star. What is your favourite part of the autumn? Mine is pumpkin spice coffee. Oh, my God, that sounds nice. I do like pumpkin pie. Lulu used to make lovely pumpkin pie. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be trying some things like that kind of thing, spiced coffee, in either McDonald's or Costa when we get round to the time. But I like the whole Halloween thing, the whole Halloween theme. Every year for like the last 4 or 5 years, myself, Lulu, and Claire, we've dressed up. And when Lulu and Claire used to live in Ashford, we've decorated everything. We've got skeletons, spiders hanging everywhere, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And we've scared the shit out of the kids when they come round. I think me personally have scared the shit out of the kids with some of my costumes that I've done. And for the first time last year, Lulu and Claire did it at their place in Maidstone. And we weren't sure whether or not they were going to get the same type of reaction because the garden at Ashford was huge, whereas where they are now, it's a very smallish front garden and kind of like a built up area. But apparently they got loads of people, probably about 20 or so people. I know that's not a lot for a lot of like Halloween, but our Halloween in the UK is nothing like Halloween in America. You know, you probably get shitloads of people from door to door. But here, you know, our Halloween starts a couple of days beforehand rather than weeks or months beforehand. But we're hoping to do that again. We've got a theme set, and I'm off work for 2 days, and we're going to decorate the whole front of the house. We're all going to dress up. Maybe we'll have some spooky sounds in the background. We're going to welcome people. It's going to be a Halloween party, you know, with pumpkins, lit pumpkins, and all that. And I'm going to film the whole thing for you lovely people. So it's going to be a lovely Halloween treat. Because it's the first time I've never filmed it before. And I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good to film it. And I don't mean this in a horrible way, but Lulu and Claire won't need to worry about putting makeup on for the camera. Because we'll all be done up. Don Pod Media. Hi, do you have any Q posters? Do I have any Q posters? Q posters? What, Q from Star Trek? Or is that just a typing error? If it's posters, I don't really have any posters. I've got like the some posters up here, as you can see in these nice little frames. Hobbit and Prometheus and Terminator over there, and up here I've got Force Awakens, but it's a canvas. Dave's Physical Media says new backdrop. Yeah, I'm still mulling with the idea of what to do, where to do it. I would ideally like to have that in the background. So the cabinet with the Star Trek ships, the shelves of Blu-rays, the Marvel movie figures, which are over that way. So hopefully on the next live chat, I'm going to get a chair set up. It's going to be a temporary thing. I'll get a chair set up. We've got a table and we can get some natural sunlight coming in. And I think that'll be a better backdrop. And it might be easier for me to then lift the iPad up and show you things as a better view. Ben Fussy, it's so hot, like we've been in an oven, and it was at 50. But I was not. I don't think. What, 50 centigrade? Where are you? Where are you, Ben? I know it's been terrible in places like Portugal. It's been like 47 centigrade out there, and thankfully we haven't getting that over here, or hopefully we don't get it over here. Old film quad posters, yes, 30 by 40. No, I don't have any. I used to collect them years ago. But the closest thing I've got is that Force Awakens, which is that's about that size actually, landscape size. Marcus wants me to do a live movie room tour. Not at the moment, mate, because it's starting to get dark now. But I will do it. I will pick an evening, even if it's only half an hour, and we'll do a live movie tour of the room. That will be actually pretty good because then I can get feedback on things like what are in the room. You know, you want to ask questions of what's this, where'd you get that from? I think that'll be good because I've never done a live movie room before, and we'll do it on a much cooler day with better light coming through. So I hope you're okay with that, and that won't be too far out. So that will be within the next 2 weeks. Funko Pop and Blu-ray collector can't wait for the Steelbook, Deadpool Steelbook to come out. I'm still not sure on that. The red one, I'm not sure on that. It's not what I was expecting. Brooke Edward, now that Disney and Fox, it's quite possible we might get the original theatrical cuts of Star Wars. on Blu-ray before the release of Star Wars Episode 9. Yeah, and now with the merger, the Fox and the Disney thing, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get the Fox fanfare at the beginning of Episode 9. Because that's what I've really missed. I've missed that on the last couple of Star Wars films. It just didn't seem right. Marcus Trubridge is watching Salt with Angelina Jolie after this. Great film. Have you also seen Atomic Blonde? It's a similar type of thing. Parveen Muhammad wonders if I have Tinder. I don't have Tinder. I'm not on any sort of dating apps. Lou Diamond Phillips. Blimey, that took a long time, didn't it? That's who we were talking about. Lou Diamond Phillips from La Bamba. Amazon have the X-Files season 1 to 9 on Blu-ray for $72.99. Oh, that is a good price. That's a good price. I'm going to have to look into that then. Wow, that is a good price. Yes, Lou Diamond Phillips played La Bamba. Yeah, I do. I enjoy the film. I haven't seen it in a long time. The only person I know that can sing La Bamba from start to finish, word for word, perfect, is Lulu. Hello, awesome vlogger. 1. Hoot Owl 12 says you should listen to an album called Owl Cinematic. It's about Adam Young's life. The album is pretty much an autobiography and incredibly literal and feels like you're listening to a movie. That sounds intriguing. My favourite song from it is New York City. James Lyle says X-Files season 1 to 11 Blu-ray is £120. Funko Pop. Seagulls making your car. Yeah. Don't poo on the car. I've been lucky this week, I think. Blu-rays and vinyl, 1:37 p.m. Sunday. Gavin Fletcher, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it's pretty good. Life's not so bad. Thanks for being nice to me on it. Yeah, your subs has reached 37. You've got he's got a second channel. And I'm right in thinking you got a job, mate, because that's bloody brilliant. Brooke Edward, 4:40 Monday morning in Melbourne. Oh, just as the sun's coming up. It's summer here, isn't it? So is it winter? Is it winter in Melbourne? Is it kind of like very cold? Pirate Star's up for the debate live stream, so that'd be good. Funko Pop, I loved Last Jedi. I'm planning to watch all the Star Wars films. You good? Wow. There are some of us that did like The Last Jedi. Oh dear, Robert Morris says that Jar Jar Binks is the worst in Star Wars history. I think we just weren't ready. I think maybe now we would be ready. But I recently saw some footage of Ahmed Best talking about his days as Jar Jar, and that at one point he considered suicide because of the sheer backlash and the hatred. And it's the same with poor little Jake Lloyd. After, Phantom Menace, you'd think, my God, everybody would want to be his friends, but he was ridiculed at school. He was bullied to shit, which is why he gave up acting. Andy's Entertainment Corner said, I was 7 when I saw Return of the Jedi back in either 83 or 84. Depends when it was shown on Australian screens. And I love the Ewoks. The Ewoks, yeah. I think the Ewoks are a bit like Jar Jar, aren't they? Some love them, some hate them. Personally, I love the Ewoks. Warwick Davis has made a career of being. I used to be an Ewok. CJ Jerome, shark bait. Gavin Fletcher, what was that? Don't play a drinking with Big Pauly. Don't play a drinking with Pauly with Blu-ray hunts. If he mentions the hot weather, take a shot. I've tried it with water, so lucky it was. Oh my God, yes. Oh, otherwise you'd be totally pissed and laying on the floor by now. Yes, I do like to mention that it's quite warm. Also, you could play that similar game every time I say and all that kind of shit. All that crap. Film Fan 22. All the movies you see at your local cinemas. I hope to review them. As I say, the last couple I haven't really reviewed them, but I hope to review them. Hello, Kieran Nelson. Are you getting the steelbook for Series 11 of Doctor Who? I haven't been buying the Doctor Who steelbooks. I've got 2 seasons, I think, on Doctor Who for Blu-ray. I've got the original Christopher Eccleston in the shape of the TARDIS. I think it's DVD as well. And one of the Peter Capaldis, which was signed by him, but that's DVD as well. Andrew thinks Insomnia was really good, definitely worth watching. Yes, okay, I'll watch that then. Tom Heath's guilty pleasures are X-Men The Last Stand and Cars 2. Steve Juby, do you ever go to any film and comic cons? I recently went to the London one and heading up to Scotland. No, I haven't. I missed the one at the XL. The one I wanted to go to, I think, was last week because Megan Fox was there, Steven Seagal, David Duchovny. That would have been a great one. I do hope to start going to them and vlogging from them, because it is something that I want to do, but they've got to be kind of local. I don't really want to go like Manchester, Birmingham. Although the one that I really did want to go to was the Star Trek Destination one, which I think is Birmingham, because Jason Isaacs is going to be there. So I hope to start doing that. People complained for The Last Jedi killed off Luke, when all they did was making the most powerful Jedi ever. Yeah, I mean, nobody had a problem with Alec Guinness being killed off, did they, by Vader? No. Or Qui-Gon. And there is talk now of what JJ's going to be doing in episode 9. I've read that they're going to be bringing him back to life, which it's not a move that I should think they should do. He should be now the most powerful Force ghost ever. It'll be great to see him as a Force ghost, and it's how it should be. It's full circle. Oh, I'm getting very passionate about my Star Wars. I'll probably not get the steelbook of Doctor Who, as I have the others not on steelbook. Yeah. Funko Pop. Big Pauly, you make me laugh in your videos. I wish I could make videos like yours. You're awesome. Oh, thank you very much. You can if you want to. Now that is a Force ghost, I doubt he will stand idle without intervening with Obi-Wan, and Yoda did. He will interfere with the affairs of the galaxy. Yes, because he's not. In The Last Jedi, he was getting out of the way, wasn't he? He didn't want anything to do with it. He wanted just to be left in peace. But now, being a Force ghost, it's like he's got nothing to fear. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope that he remains a Force ghost. becomes a Force ghost, not remains. Hawkeye. God, why can't I think of these people from Avengers next year? Yes. Best looking steelbook. Infinity War. Infinity War. Guardians of the Galaxy Blue fans. Film Fan 22. If you have to choose a TV show to get a Blu-ray release, what would it be? I would like Only Fools and Horses. And On the Buses, blimey. That's put a stretch in it, isn't it? I would like Star Trek Deep Space Nine with all. Oh, hang on a minute. Star Trek Deep Space Nine with all of the special effects redone like they did with Next Generation, 5.1 surround and everything. Having said that, I want Buffy on Blu-ray, but also Babylon 5. God, Babylon 5. Can you imagine if they now redid the special effects for Babylon 5 now, modern style? Shit, that would be something. I don't think we're ever going to get to see Babylon 5 on Blu-ray. It's a shame, but I don't think the money's there. Kieran Nielsen wonders if they are the only one that hated Deadpool 2. Oh, I don't know. I loved it. Marvel fan says Forrest Gump 2's in the works. Well, I suppose we don't know, do we? There's always going to be sequels and prequels. But there was another book, wasn't there? There was another book that was written. I don't know if it was a sequel or a prequel. Andy's Entertainment Corner's favourite Tim Burton film is Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice. What was that, Gavin? Was that a bio movie on the comedy duo? What's that, Laurel and Hardy you picking up on? I don't know if it is a bio movie or if it is just a drama movie, based on their lives. James Hubble doesn't think Deadpool 2 was great. Major, sequelitis? Right with you. He agrees with Kieran. But Cable was bloody good, I think. Funko Pop. Are you serious, James? I haven't watched it. Waiting for Deadpool Blu-ray. Gavin says, worries me when you was out of breath on your videos. I was thinking needed a pacemaker. Thankfully, no. Thankfully, no. Not yet. Hopefully, thankfully, no. Although I don't know what it's like with a pacemaker. One of my buddies that used to work at my work, he had to have a pacemaker, and he had to have, I think it's pig valves. I think it is pig valves. But yeah, I suppose I guess it's kind of an adjustment. Do you carry on life as it is, as if nothing's happened, or are there certain things you have to be aware of? I don't know. I'm not educated. Educate me, Kevin. Marvel fan. I actually got the joke, but it's very funny. The One-Eyed Willy Show. Enjoyed the Great Poundland Hunt. Thank you very much. I liked your new video with your backdrop. There was loads of horses in the background just casually walking by. I was actually thinking of maybe doing the stream from the back garden with the shed and everything, but we'd get nice natural daylight, but my neighbours might be wondering, who the flipping hell is he talking to? Harold Montgomery, what are you expecting from the Meg? A big shark. and lots of chomping. Chomp on this, your mother. Oh God, it makes it look like it's so serious, doesn't it, from the trailer? But it's just going to be I won't say as bad as Sharknado, but it's going to be a tongue-in-cheek B movie, that type of thing. A great laugh, I think, in the cinema. Lots of laugh-out moments, I hope. Oh, Pirate Star is off. Bye. Thanks for joining the stream, mate. Gavin wants me to do horror theme movie reviews for the road to Halloween. That's going to be quite short because I don't know if you know that I'm not that big on horror movies, so I might have to educate myself on some horror stuff. What movie poster would you say was the best artwork of all time? Oh God, I don't know. As I say, I don't buy a lot of movie posters. I like the ones from Drew. Is it Strusing or something? Drew something Strusy. I don't know his last name, but he does all the like Indiana Jones and like the classic Spielberg and all that kind of stuff. I like his. I love the designs of his. Jack Bowers joined the stream. Kieran Nelson wants to know how's Russian prison, Jack. Funko Pop and Blu-ray collectors got to go now. Bye. Thanks for joining the stream. Oh, Ben, you live in the UK. So you've not been 50 centigrade then, is it? Bloody hell, I hope not where you are. Ready Player One, we're getting exciting. Yes, tomorrow is going to be Ready Player One day. Should really make it authentic and find some arcades and play some computer games in the arcades. But that would mean going to Margate, and that's not something I want to do too soon. Again, the seafront was alright, but the town wasn't. Gavin, my room is direct in sunway. It's that my window's not been shut since mid-April. I watched half of Atomic Blonde but couldn't get into it. Oh, right. Marcus wants me to do a live Blu-ray hunt. Never done a live Blu-ray hunt. Excuse me. I think probably the best thing for that then, because I don't think Poundland would work. I think it would have to be a moderately large shop, like an HMV, and we can walk around the shop, and you can say, "You go to the 4K section, show me this on 4K," that kind of thing. I think that's probably the only way that that's going to really work. I think. Hello, 4K just no 4K just 3D. Are you going to see The Grinch in cinemas in November? Yeah, and do you know what? That's a film for me and Claire, definitely. David Lurkins, do you have a spare copy of Ant-Man Big Sleeve? So badly looking for. I haven't, but Zoom, I think it's Zoom. They've still got loads in stock for about 22 quid. Well, they did have a couple of weeks ago. So check zoom.co.uk. Islandcom. Harold, I recently saw Seven, directed by David Fincher. I've seen the film. I don't know. It's a bit of a depressing movie. Good film, but a bit depressing. Gavin, we need a Big Pauly doll. You pull the string and Paul catchphrases come out. Yeah, but there would also have to be like an adult version of it. And also the Big Pauly Wednesday rant doll. Punjab Hero, Megan Fox and Steven Seagal. Are they rebooting Beauty and the Beast? Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Ben Fossier, do you watch Chris Stackman? I do. Yeah, I like his reviews. AKA San, Akasan. No, I don't know that person. Have you been to Skegness or Tokyo? And your dream holiday vacation? My dream holiday is Japan, Tokyo. I've never been to Skegness, and I've never been to Tokyo. I've been everywhere. No, I haven't. Been to Florida, been to Las Vegas, been to LA. I think probably my dream location would probably be New York. That was the con in the London Olympia. That's the one. Megan Fox cancelled? What? But she was advertised as being there a day beforehand, wasn't she? I met Steven Seagal. He had about 4 henchmen protecting him, and I couldn't understand a word he said. But did you get to touch him? You know, put your arm around him or pose with him? Because some of them did. Oh, I'm gutted Megan Fox wasn't there, because that would have been quite a highlight. I can't wait. I mean, 709 and a destination Star Trek in Birmingham. Yeah, I wish I could get to that. Gashead Steve, hello. Poppy Manning, have you ever been to Wales, Swansea, or anywhere in Wales? Is Fwelly in Wales? I've been up Mount Snowdon. Butlins. What's the Butlins that used to be there? Is it Minehead? No, it's not Minehead, is it? There was a Butlins back in the 80s. I think Fwelly's in Wales, isn't it? Red Dwarf is out on Blu-ray in October. Do you have blackout curtains? I do, but I haven't got them pulled. I've only got the regular curtains pulled, but I've got the light on. But it's getting a bit late now, isn't it? So that's why it's got a bit darker. True Lies in the Abyss need to be released not only on Blu-ray, but on 4K, I think. Film Fan 22, are you going to see Bohemian Rhapsody in cinemas? Yeah, definitely. I am. I cannot wait for it. Also, in 2019, they're doing a similar film to Bohemian Rhapsody, but it will be an Elvis Presley film, which will be split into 2 parts. Oh, bloody hell, who are they going to get to play Elvis? Marvel Fan wants to know, what digital codes are you giving away? Well, I've got 2. But as I say, the camera is backwards, so I might have to sort of like read them out. It's Tomb Raider and Pacific Rim Uprising. I'm either going to read them out if you want me to, or I'll just do a UV compo. It's always nice to get great feedback on content on my main channel with my wrestling shows. Yeah, I've never been into wrestling, mate, so that's probably why you don't see me a lot on your wrestling, and also gaming. I don't do a lot of gaming, but your movie stuff and your reviews, yeah. Will Wilson loves these live streams. I love doing them. Big Pauly, we're going to need a bigger boat. What's some favourite Blu-ray artwork? The Guardians of the Galaxy Blue fans. I love that artwork. And I'm also really liking the 4K Black Panther artwork. And also the 4K Ready Player One that I'll show you tomorrow, hopefully. Crazy Crack 100, hello. You're just back from work. I hope you didn't miss too much. Now only just under 2 hours worth. Never mind, hey. We all have to work, but you can at least you can watch the old playback, mate. Having a pacemaker is normal with meds, but a few things needed to change. Look online, but battery lasts 10 years. Then you need a new one. That's good. At least you've got what you need and it's helping you. I mean, Lulu will identify with that. She hasn't had a pacemaker, but she's had 2 kidney transplants and she was on dialysis for shitloads of years. So she knows all about, meds and the duration that a kidney is supposed to last. Russian prison is crap. I need Chloe O'Brien's CTU to save me. Harold wants to know, do I have any films that you love but everyone else seems to hate? Oh yes, quite a few. Now don't stick a rope around my neck and string me up for this. Lady in the Water, M. Night Shyamalan. And The Postman, Kevin Costner. But funny enough, M. Night Shyamalan, I also adore The Village. And I can sit through The Happening. Yes. I don't hate M. Night Shyamalan movies like many people do. But boy, has he made a comeback. My God. I don't know what happened then. What's kind of like giving him this new vision, this new oomph? Looking forward to it. The Glass. Kieran, I have an Ant-Man big sleeve, no discs. Oh, you can easily get the discs, can't you? Just slot them in. Hella Odin's dot here. Apologies for that really bad misinterpretation of your name. Did you manage to find a slipcase for Pacific Rim? Yes, I did. I shall show that on my Blu-ray updates video in a couple of days. Haven't seen Lady Bird, which I will be getting around to. Gavin says, my sentences are hard at times to type to make sense. No, don't worry about it, mate. I'll try and piece together bits and pieces. They have some pretty good guests for Wales Comic Con. Oh, right, okay. Never thought about a Comic Con in Wales. We don't get many Comic Cons in Kent. There's the old Folkestone one, but it's like somebody that was in Doctor Who 40 years ago. Not the Doctor, not the main Doctor. Skegness is shit. You're not missing much. Stick to your area, it's better. That's from Gavin. Steve, do you not like the music that HMV play in the shop as you always dub music over the top? Yeah, HMV I have to, because I've left it as it was in the past, and YouTube pick up on the music in the background and send copyright notifications. So if you've got music playing in the background, you'll get either a notice to remove the video or a copyright strike, and I don't want that. So, and HMV are the worst because they play loud music in the background. That's why I've always got overdubbed music. So that's the only way really I can get around it. But it's the way it is, unfortunately. I mean, if I'm in an HMV and there's no music playing, well, I'll do it naturally. Rockboy68 is in the room. How you doing, James? How you doing? James runs a channel for viral, I was going to say, vinyl reviews. He does huge loads of vinyl reviews, but he's also got a movie channel as well. So he does lovely unboxings and things like that. Excuse me, I haven't even had something to eat yet either, and I'm burping like mad. Film Fan 22 wants to know what your favourite DC film is. Mine is The Dark Knight. Well, I don't really look at that as part of the current slate of DC movies. You know, I think of that as from Man of Steel onwards. But I would say Wonder Woman. But if it includes that series of films, then yes, The Dark Knight. Oh yes, James. Isle of Dogs. I haven't seen that. I think you went to see that, didn't you? You went to see that at the cinema. Um, so yeah, I'm not sure. I might pick that one up. I think maybe HMV might be doing like a collector's edition or something. Do you collect and save your cinema tickets? No. I mean, they're just printed bits of paper. So, no, I don't really collect them. No 4K, just 3D. I take it you like 3D, but you hate 4K. What's your favourite food? My favourite food is a food that, be on Weight Watchers, I shouldn't have too much of. And that is good old traditional English fish and chips. Nice chunky chips. Lovely big piece of juicy cod. Nice crispy batter. That's made everybody hungry now. But I also love Chinese as well, with nice big sweet and sour chicken balls, all that kind of stuff. So I do like that, yes. But fish and chips, if I was on death row and my final meal, it would be fish and chips and maybe a Savoy. James, did you receive my email regarding the Thor Ragnarok giveaway from the previous stream? Yes, I did. I think I did. It's just your address, wasn't it? Let me know if it wasn't, because then I haven't sent it. But yes, I hope to get those giveaways out in the post soon. Haven't seen James. I haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. Have you seen it yet, mate? I was this weekend. I was off. I should have gone. I should have gone out to see it. I don't know why I didn't. I'm thinking like, this weekend it's going to be shitloads of people in there. So maybe I'll wait until midweek. No, I'm not. I'm doing it tomorrow. I think. I think I'm doing it tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully, we'll see. Poppy, have you got any pets? We have a dog called Caspar. He is a sausage dog. A 6-inch sausage? No, 6-foot sausage. He's a sausage dog, whatever. Yes, we've got a cat. We've got a cat called Bobby, who can sometimes be seen in the videos. Ginger cat. Harold, I'm glad that M. Night Shyamalan has made a comeback, and I'm so hyped for Glass. Yes, me too, mate. Yes, respect to Lulu. Respect to Lulu. And you, my friend. I don't know how people, cope. I mean, I know you have to do it, but obviously I can't comment on these things because never having experienced it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, not having to have any serious problems. But you don't know, do you? You deal with it if you're confronted with it. Oh, Kieran Nelson says there's a Medway Comic Con. Oh, now you've got me intrigued. Now I'm really going to have to look at Kent Comic Cons. Because I'm dying to go to a Comic Con. Cheetah. Did you used to watch Inspector Morse? Never. And do you like police and detective TV shows? Yeah. Hawaii Five-0, the new one. Not the original. Yes, more the new kind of ones rather than the old ones. James is doing an unboxing of Isle of Dogs and Ready Player One 3D on your movie channel tomorrow. Brilliant. Fantastic. You didn't go for the steelbook then, the 3D steelbook. Hella, favourite MCU movie? Guardians of the Galaxy. No, it's not. Tell a lie. It used to be Avengers, but now it's Infinity War. Phase 3 of MCU is the best. Yeah. It's because they know what they're doing now. What's your least favourite DC film? Mine is Suicide Squad. It's a lot of people's, isn't it? I happen to really like it. I really like Suicide Squad, so I would say Justice League's my worst. Isle of Dogs was a good watch. Not Wes Anderson's best. What he did, was it Fantastic Fox? I have a request. When you next in HMV, could you pick up The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou? It's an amazing, underrated movie. I'll have a look. I'll have a look for it tomorrow, mate. I do remember, it's Bill Murray, isn't it? I do remember seeing it years and years ago. But I'll have a look, see if it's there. It's not in your HMV locally? David Lurkins, Big Pauly, have you seen or bought the new VHS Blu-ray range? Yeah. I did feature them on my Blu-ray hunt last week, I think it was. But hit and miss. I don't think I'm going to start collecting them, because if they do start collecting more and more, I don't want to be sort of like drawn into, oh God, now I've got to collect everything. Probably if I was to pick them up, I would have only picked up maybe Back to the Future and E.T. Who's your favourite Bond actor? Daniel Craig. Closely followed by Pierce Brosnan. There's talk now of possibly after Daniel Craig gives up next year, after the last one, possibly Henry Cavill. Would he be good? I think he would probably be good, but I think he's too established. Then again, Roger Moore was really established, wasn't he, when he took over the role of Bond? Am I right in saying you don't keep the J cards for your steelbooks? If so, could I buy them from you, please, before you bin them? Well, Steve, I've got shitloads of them. I've got a box full of J cards, probably going back 3 years, and I just keep them. I don't know why. I just keep them. I don't throw them out. I've never thrown them out. The flimsy, floppy ones that you just have to peel off, I've thrown them, but nah. But I mean, if there's anything you're particularly looking at, contact me. Message me on either Messenger or maybe Instagram or Facebook, and let me know what you're looking for. I won't charge for them. You can have them. You know, it'd be more room in the box than to put old ones, but I would eventually throw them out, I should imagine. But I think I collect them in case that I ever sell steelbooks. So yeah, tap me up, whatever you want. Hopefully I might have some of them. Ant-Man and the Wasp was decent. Actually preferred the first film. Okay. End credit scene is awesome. Oh, now you've got me intrigued, because you're not the first person to mention that's got a really good end scene. So yeah, I am looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to Evangeline Lilly, because I loved her in Lost. So I'm looking forward to her as the Wasp. Wakanda forever. Poppy Manning, it's my birthday in September. Wish me a happy birthday. We are going to Brighton for it. Happy birthday for September. Hope you're going to do some Blu-ray hunting while you're in Brighton. Clash God is in the room. Which are you more excited for? The Shazam movie or the Aquaman? Definitely Aquaman. I'm more in key with Aquaman. I don't know anything about Shazam, and it looks weird. It might be really good, but it kind of looks weird. Too many Comic Cons in the UK. Ted Watts 821 is in the room. Oh, thanks for recommending Black Sails. Watched the first 3 seasons and love it. Trying to find season 4 Blu-ray with a slipcover. Yeah, it's hard finding slipcovers, isn't it? I know what you mean, mate. Damn collecting OCD. Oh, you're in for a treat with season 4. Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I love it. I love Black Sails. And I think Toby Stevens was also at the London Comic Con. I would love to have had a photograph taken with him. Connor McCown. Hello. You've been out, so you've missed most of the stream. Yes, 160 minutes. I don't think my phone's going to last much longer because I was on 10% about an hour ago. So we might be wrapping up soon. I've got a lot of comments here, but we might be wrapping up soon. So I might just have to go straight to the iPad. Do you have any non-movie related hobbies? Non-movie related? No. Justice League was so bad. Are you going to see Fantastic Beasts and where to find them? Oh yeah, Grindelwald. Definitely going to see that one with Lulu and hopefully Claire as well. I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman 2. Are you excited to see it? Yeah, I love both Marvel and DC. They're both equally great companies. Yeah, one's better than the other, but yeah, what is it called? Wonder Woman 1984, isn't it, or something like that? 1986 or something. And it's going to be so retro. I've seen a picture of Chris Pine in his 80s gear. Once Daniel Craig is finished playing James Bond, I believe he is next. Is his last yet? Who would you like to play Bond? I actually think, yeah, maybe Henry Cavill would do quite a good job. Maybe, I'm not sure who else. Justice League was a bomb. Terrible film. Oh yeah. Right, my phone has just died. Do you know what? That's the first time my phone has ever died. That I've run it out so much. So let me just see if we can get my little stylus, because hopefully the iPad's a little bit further forward. Oh yes. Okie dokie, I might have to lean forward to read some of these comments. It's getting really dark now as well. Where are we? Ben, I like going to the theme parks. I like going to Fantasy Island because it's open late in summertime and the rides look great in the dark. And they have fireworks. Fantasy Island is in Skegness. Evening Jambo Shangi and the Randy Moles movie show. What a brilliant name. Hella says, I wouldn't bother with the second end credit scene of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Well, I will, but I don't know why would you say that? Is it crap? It's Pixel! If you could have one shop that in the US, if you could have one shop that's in the US, but in the UK currently, what would it be? I like Hot Topic. Shop? I would like Best Buy. Have you watched all 4 seasons of Gotham? No, I've only seen the first season. I hate having DVDs without slipcases too. I bought a limited edition Wonder Woman Blu-ray from Walmart with no slipcase. Yeah, I won't buy it now if it ain't got a slipcase, unless it's not released without a slipcase. You know, like the 4K Saving Private Ryan. Have you ever watched the Marvel Netflix shows? If so, which is your favourite? My personal favourite is Daredevil. Yeah, I do watch. I watch all of them. I like Jessica Jones. Um, yeah, well, I think Marvel's probably the best, probably my favourite as well. Although Luke Cage, I really enjoyed the first series of that. Haven't started on the Punisher yet though. Film fan 22. How long will you be streaming? I think we're about to. I think we're about done. I think we should start to wrap it up. It's 164 minutes, so I know everybody's got things to do, and it's starting to get hot, as you can see. It's starting to get hot here, and we're losing some light, so it's really getting bad. Last movie you watched last night was The Den of Thieves, which I enjoyed. Oh, we've got a super chat from Big Chris. Thank you very much, mate. I always wondered how this super chat thing works. £10 for your next haul. Oh, you're so generous, mate. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. How do I withdraw it? Where's the money go? I'm sure I'll figure it out, but thank you, Chris. It's really appreciated. The second end credit scene is in the film. Yeah, well, will you see The Nun? Oh, I don't know, because that's a horror film, isn't it? I might. New movie you are hyped for in the cinema? Yeah, Fantastic Beasts and the Meg. Will Heath Ledger ever be topped as the best Joker? I would say no, but then again, we haven't seen Joaquin Phoenix yet. Yeah, thank you very much, Chris. That's really appreciated. Yeah, I will. I'll check that out on YouTube because you're actually my first ever super chat donation, mate. So it's new to me. So I'll have a look. And I'll give you a little dedication when I buy whatever I buy with it. Yeah, old Peter Khan, you are nasty. Ant-Man and the Wasp was great. Watched it a month ago. Rub it in. So I suppose the US will be getting the Blu-ray and the 4K way before we will. If you entered your account details. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all got there. Favourite Steven Spielberg film is E.T. Yeah. Have you seen the 15 to 17 to Paris? I have seen it. It's an alright film, yeah, because they used the actual people, didn't they? So I don't think the acting was that good, from what I've heard. I've heard Chuckle Brothers, yeah, passed away. Go to your absence. Oh, AdSense, of course. Yes, your AdSense account. Okay, I shall do that, mate. Oh, dear me, I'm starting to perspire. The best Joker, Mark Hamill in the Arkham games. Oh, right. What do you think will Elvis Presley? Who do you think will Elvis Presley? I don't know who will play Elvis Presley. That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one to bleed and cast, isn't it? Yeah. Right, I think we're going to wrap it up now, guys. I know from Chris's point of view, it's like, oh, you've taken my money, now you're running. That's not the case, mate. No. But 168 minutes, I think that must make my live chat the longest ever. So that's going to take some time to upload, I think. Oh, Chris, you got a new video tonight. Brilliant. I'll check that out. Hello, nerd boy Karim. Okay. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining in the chat. I hope everything. Yeah, not so Big Pauly. I hope everything was okay with the sound and the video. It could be better with lighting, and I'm still trying to work out the kinks and the best place to have a live stream and the lighting and all that kind of thing. And I'm also possibly thinking of starting up a Patreon account as well, because it might help with, you know, additional maybe donations to help fund things like lighting um, and other materials that are needed. But it's something I'm thinking about. I'm not saying I'm going to do it because I don't know yet. In Ireland, Blu-rays are basically extinct. It sucks. I'm seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp tomorrow. Yeah, I hope to as well. I think I will. It's you we want to see, not the fancy lights. Ah, thank you very much. Revenge of the Sith is currently on TV. Oh dear, I think that's what I can hear in the background. My dad might be watching it. Do what? Do a donate PayPal site. Oh, that's possible. Yeah, that's a possible one, isn't it? I'll need to offer some like incentives, you know, so you can get something out of it. If anybody does donate, maybe like their names on the videos, or a separate Q&A for like donation questions, that kind of thing. Yeah. So on Friday, are you going to watch Elvis Rebirth the King? Don't know. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up now. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining the live stream. We've got 46 people still in the room, so I still feel like we could go on, but I'm not. I don't want to bore people too much. But I'm going to do some more live streams. I'm going to do another live stream maybe during the week, because we want to do the tour, the live tour, and maybe a live stream of Blu-ray hunting as well, as suggested. I think there's something trying to fly in my window. But anyway, thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed the live stream. Thanks for all your questions, and I hope the answers weren't too boring. And I'll see everybody on the next live stream, which, as I say, hopefully there'll be a short one this week. So, goodbye, everybody. Don't forget, tomorrow, Ready Player One Day, Blu-ray hunting, and possibly in the afternoon, Ant-Man and the Wasp review. So, see you all soon. Bye.